touchy subject for a third video. You can't really blame me though. I mean, these updates are dry. Cue the music. Yeah. Tower Defense Simulator. Oh wait, that's not the voice I want to use for this video. Tower Defense Simulator is a game where you place towers close to the path, so you can kill the zombies or whatever. Tower Battles is also like this. Where they differ, however, is the core gameplay mechanic. Now, I've never ever played Tower Battles, so I already know I'm in no right to speak on this. But if you actually look at the games, you'll see that Tower Battles is a more competitive game, similar to the smash hits BTD Battles 2. Now on the opposite side of the spectrum, you have TDS, which is, if we really had to draw a comparison, closer to BTD 6 than anything. Video over, woohoo, yay. Like, comment, subscribe, TDS didn't come. Here's a fun drinking game. Play Tower Battles and take a shot for everything that reminds you of TDS. Come on. Influence. The capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something or the effect itself. Tower Battles had a huge influence over TDS. There's no doubt about that. And when you look at the earlier tower designs, yeah, pretty much. That's a good point. But the amount of effort Paradoxum Games is going through to make their game original shouldn't go unnoticed. As of the writing of this script, the Fallen Revamp has not been released, so I'll be basing my statements on the previous events and intermediate mode, as well as the tutorial and beginner. Ever since the Frost Invasion, Paradoxum has been making a huge effort to make their IPs original. IP standing for intellectual property, not that thing you use to dox somebody. First, changing enemy designs to look like Madness Combat? What the fuck? After that, they normalized the breaker standard, pretty much removing mysteries in place of functionally the same thing as a ceramic balloon. This is so much worse than mysteries. I don't care who you are, bro. I'd rather fight 20 giant bosses, not this shit. The boss designs are getting more complex and sleeker. Okay, these hands look tough as fuck, and you cannot tell me otherwise. And the wave structure is becoming a real wave structure. Whoa! Take a look at Wave 13 of Fallen, compared to the waves where Hidden's debut in Beginner, the tutorial, or Intermid. Yeah, Intermid. Fuck this mode. What am I talking about again? Anyways, some people have been saying, oh, Tower Battles died because of TDS. Tower Battles got killed by TDS in cold blood. No! No, it didn't! Remember that dark time? 2020, Halloween. Tower Battles was popping the fuck off, guys. A peak of 700,000 new visits is nothing to laugh at. Anyways, I suck at outros, like the video.
Why did they keep all those players? Because TDS stole them from them.
Okay, let's go back further, since it is a little unfair to compare Halloween 2020's player base to anything, really. July of 2020, Tower Battles had pretty much the same success, 800,000 plus new players. And while TDS was popping off mighty fierce during this time, I think Tower Battles could have made a decent comeback. I think Tower Battles could have seen the same success as TDS. Hell, I think Tower Battles could have surpassed them. With all that said, remember to like, comment, and...
But why didn't they?
Planet Earth, the founding father of the tower defense niche on Roblox, has pretty much done next to nothing but sit on his ass when TDS was gaining popularity. Don't get me wrong, I got nothing against this guy. He made a beautiful game, and he's working on TDX, so at least Tower Battles is still kind of alive through that. Didn't know where else to put that in the video, I just thought I'd mention it here. TDS dropped the Frost Invasion, and Planet Earth was nowhere to be found. TDS dropped Solar Eclipse, and Planet Earth was probably, I don't know, doing something better with this time, let's be real. I'm a little off track here, sorry. What I'm trying to say is, there was a demand for Tower Battles. There was a demand for a PvP-based tower defense game on Roblox. TDS could have filled those shoes, but instead they put on some flip-flops and made a better game. What? You thought this video was over? Nah. Is TDS really that money hungry? Yes, they are. I can't keep defending this game. There is no doubt about it, bro. They are starving. No, I'm not going to talk about how pay-to-win TDS is. You can literally buy the best tower in the game. In my professional opinion, I would say TDS is not as money hungry as you think. Let's just pretend the spinny wheel doesn't exist. Sure, they're monetizing a lot more about their game compared to the past. But have you ever taken a second to appreciate these developer statues? Man, Capra, you have a nice outfit style. What I'm saying is, this is no longer just Below Natural's game. Sure, he's the direct owner, sure he has the biggest creative influence over the game, but not all proceeds go exclusively to him. He has an entire team of developers who each require payment for their services. You can't have a big business without employees. How would you feel if you were a Subway sandwich artist getting paid in exposure? And cheap mayonnaise. Oh, right. They kinda have to monetize more things to pay their expansive team of 20-something developers. They can monetize other things, you know? Like what? No, seriously, like what? Come on, I'll wait. Let's take a look at the game passes.
Let's find out.
Shoo, vermin. Not worth my $5. Okay. Engineer's on sale. At least it's only $20, not $50 like when she released. Look, y'all pay $20 for Excel and turn the other cheek, but this is crossing the line for you? Merc base is 1.8k Robux. He's not worth that much in my opinion, but still not that bad of a price. Pursuit is actually cheaper than I thought. Not worth 1200 by any means, but dang. I could have sworn Turret was more expensive. Mortar for 400 Robux? These prices seem pretty reasonable to me considering people like you spend a billion Robux for Arsenal admin commands. Plus, it doesn't take as long as you think to grind to level 100, let alone level 150 for a free merc base.
But they keep re-releasing the event towers. That's clearly greedy and money hungry, right?
It's been like the same 4 event towers recently, dude. Elf Camp, Gladiator, Sledger, Executioner, back to back to back to back. If they were really money hungry, they'd re-release old event skins as a buy them all game pass, just like the Pirate and Vigilante skins. I mean, they've done it in the past before with bunny skins. They could just do it again if it was such a big deal. But then that brings up the whole issue of legacy content coming back. Look, if you're seriously crying about the Dollar Shave Club skins being put in the premium crate, then I think you need to seek some professional help. I mean, you could say something about, oh, they're paywalling these towers by forcing you to play hardcore, but we're not here to talk about that.
But the deluxe crate, the phantom crate, limited time event skins, it's all greed, man, all of it.
I can agree with you on the limited time event skins. That honestly pisses me off. However, the deluxe crate and phantom crate can both be obtained for free now. Also, they're 200 Robux, not 300 anymore. I know they're super rare to get as a weekly quest, but it's still a free option. We've been waiting so long for phantom skins just for them to get paywalled. That's so greedy. Let me introduce you to probably the best thing TDS has ever conceived. Hardcore match... Nah. Missions. You can pretty much get every phantom skin in the game with just a little bit of dedication and some hardcore matches. The missions update gave us access to 2 phantom skins entirely for free. Commander... hot take, I don't really like this one. And Minigunner. How does this remind me of Doom?
That's so inconvenient for the free-to-play... you know what, yeah. For the free-to-play players, though. We might as well buy them.
That's literally my entire point. Anything you can purchase in TDS is made for the player who actually has a life. For the player who doesn't have the time to grind out 5 billion hardcore matches for 4 measly towers. For the player with that extra $10 who really wants to support their favorite developers. Oh wait, that's me. Plus, grinding the game isn't even that bad. Most of the time you just get the rewards by, you know, playing it. What? No, I'm not biased. You are. What about the plushies? The plushies are made purely for money. Yeah. They are. But think back to those 20-something developers. Your purchase of the Trapper plushie is potentially Capra K's next coffee. Let's check out one of my all-time favorite games ever just to compare, you know, for funsies. That's what this is for, right? Funsies? Bad Business is the most Roblox-feeling shooter ever. I do know it's a little silly to compare an FPS game to a tower defense game, but bear with me. Featuring tons of customizable weapons, cosmetics, skins. The list goes on, really. But we're not here to glaze my favorite FPS. That's an upload for another time. Bad Business is no stranger to Game Passes, boasting 13 Game Passes, 7 of which give you some pretty alright guns.
Oh, that's gotta be pay to win. No way you defend this one.
How Redev balances this out, though, is by literally, and I do mean literally, making every gun in the game as balanced as each other, with the exception of the starter weapons being the most brain-dead and easy weapons to use, if you exclude the Akimbo Uzis. Meaning, you don't need to buy Game Passes to stand a chance. Only thing that's unbalanced is the insta-heal, in my opinion. But I'm not complaining. I think this is a criticism towards Paradoxum's balancing team more than anything. Again, another video for another time. Back to the topic at hand. TDS is, in my opinion, not money hungry. They're like money peckish, doing what they need to just to stay afloat, and to have some spare fun money too. Let's be real, no company is ever partnering with a shaving company for popularity. They did that because they needed to recover from such a bombshell year that was 2020 and 2021. If you ask me, you can only be money hungry if you make a game based on Skibbity Toilet. Like, come on, man. They released an infinite tower limit Game Pass just to negate all its effects the very next day. That, my friends, is the greed of man and its effects on the tower defense niche. Stay frosty, much love from Fizz, and join my Discord server. Why? Look at this picture of me. Tell your mom I love her. Bye!